Well, that was the news summarized with Note Assist using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Let's now get started with the big story that you're tracking this afternoon. And we begin first up with news that's coming in from Bangladesh. It's an arrest warrant that's been issued against the ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. This is the second arrest warrant that has been issued for exiled Sheikh Hasina. A Bangladeshi court has issued this warrant for Sheikh Hasina, this time for her alleged role in enforced disappearances, as per the chief prosecutor's statement. In fact, note, Dhaka has already issued an arrest warrant on charges of crimes against humanity for 77-year-old Sheikh Hasina, who has taken refuge in India after she was toppled by a student-led revolution in the country.
Telangana Anti-Corruption Bureau has summoned BRS Working President K.T. Rama Rao for questioning today. Now, this comes in connection with the Formula E case. The probe focuses on alleged violations in an agreement between the Telangana Municipal Department and the Formula E Operations Limited during the BRS government's tenure. The Anti-Graft Bureau, after gathering significant information and conducting multiple rounds of questioning with Principal Secretary, issued the notice to K.T. Rama Rao. Have a look at this conversation my colleague Aneri had.
Well, firstly, I don't understand why the ACB was in such inordinate rush, because, they had made elaborate arguments in the High Court. See, I filed a quash petition in the State High Court stating explicitly that the FIR that has been lodged against me by the Anti-Corruption Bureau is frivolous, is an abuse of process of law, and is a travesty of justice. And extensive arguments have been made by both sides, both ACB and my side also, on 31st of December. Now the judgment is reserved. I do not know why the ACB had to call me within a week when the matter is very much pending with the Honorable High Court.
आपने written statement दिया है ACB को. You have given a written statement. What have you mentioned? You also.
Well, all I said is the judgment is awaited because it is extensive argument. See, what happens is, Aneri, when a case is filed, when I'm challenging the very fundamental FIR, which is the basis of the case, and when the Honorable High Court has heard extensive arguments, ACB also should have the patience, no? कि जज क्या कहेंगे उसके बाद आगे तय करेंगे रास्ता. बट वो बहुत जल्दी में थे, शायद दबाव में थे ऊपर से, तो इसीलिए उन्होंने मुझे बुलाया. और क्योंकि मैं एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को और लॉ अबाइडिंग सिटीजन को कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन रिस्पेक्ट करने वाला एक नागरिक हूं, इसलिए मैं आ गया यहाँ पे. आने के बाद when they wanted to trample upon my rights as an individual to the presence of a lawyer, I had to protest.
You have been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate also. The ED has given you notice to appear before them tomorrow.
See, the ED case is basically filed based on the FIR which is filed by the ACB. Now I am challenging the FIR itself and the judgment is pending. So therefore, अगर ACB का केस जिसको मैंने ऑलरेडी चैलेंज किया उस बेसिस पे अगर ED ने केस फाइल किया तो मैं जरूर देखूंगा.
Neri joining us live right now. Neri, you just spoke to K.T. Rama Rao. Now, he said that he entered the ACB headquarters, then he was stopped by the police. They said that you cannot have your lawyer with you. And KTR is saying that it is his fundamental right to legal representation, and he has insisted on a lawyer's presence. Now, if you could take our viewers through latest coming in, because we have seen the Formula E the case really going on for quite a while now, with many allegations coming to the forefront. Where does this case stand? Go ahead, Anere.
Well, Shivangi, what we have been seeing is that earlier it was ACB who had registered the case first against KTR, and he has been named as accused number 1 into this case, and later we see that he was served notice. However, the petition which was filed by KTR was a quash petition in the High Court, and the judgment for that has been reserved by the High Court of Telangana. But amid all of this, we see that ACB had registered a case against KTR and also served notice to him to appear before before the ACB for questioning today. And as KTR went along with his lawyers, the police officials did not allow him to go along with his lawyers. And that's the reason why he had given a written reply to the ACB officials. Well, now it all remains to be seen whether at all KTR will be going for the ED questioning, because ED has also summoned KTR tomorrow for the questioning in connection with the Formula E case.